Slow seconds. 3.
I believe we're off.
2. Oh, there we go.
We're off.
One of them's off.
Hey, I'm endorsing a new cola, kids.
Oh,
LP3 getting a sick head start.
That we know of.
Tweedy appears to have missed the mark a little bit, but
Still trying.
oh, he
It's
took some
alright,
time
well-
to say good luck.
We'll sync the two up in a minute. Tweedy just giving a head start. And LP3... Oh, I'd forgotten about LP3's load times. So I think they'll both be using loadless timers, which are going to remove any loads. So we are racing on game time rather than real time. But yeah, hopefully going to be a very close race.
Congratulations, Homer. Mission complete. Go back home and talk.
Just say some things about the game in general. It's 50 missions set over 7 levels. You'll see a lot of repeated missions types at least, so it's very similar. You'll see that each runner collects coins, and those coins have to be used to purchase vehicles and items of clothing to progress with missions. Each run, I think they'll be keeping relatively to the same route to collect coins. Most runners tend to kind of keep to the same coin route.
You might see a few differences. LP3 is a very old runner. I think hasn't played the game in some time. So maybe taking different routes. Tweedy a little more current, I guess. I'm sure there won't be very much difference, but there might be little things. And there we are. They're more or less synced up now. Again, there will be some variance with the load times, but we'll try and sort that out. But nothing too much to talk about in these first few missions. They're very tutorial-y.
Yeah, the whole of level 1 is essentially a tutorial and teaching you the basic structure of the missions in the game. So this is an interesting mission, Petty Theft Homer. You have to drive around a small portion of the town, picking up Flanders's
Stuff.
Yeah, missing items, which Homer definitely did not steal. You'll see there are vending machines and little boxes that jump up and down. The vending machines, 15 coins, and the boxes are 25 coins, and also wasps.
They're like 30, aren't they, the boxes?
Oh, it's 30, and then wasps is 25 up to, is it level 4, and then it's another coin because of the shield?
Yes.
No, up to level 3, and then it's the shield and level 4. Is that right?
I'll tell you on level 4. Yes, I think that's right.
We know what we're doing. So, yeah, there's not a whole lot to talk about. And this game is, it's quite RNG based in terms of if you get decent traffic or not.
Sometimes you can rely on traffic cycles being in the same place.
Mm.
Sometimes there's so much variability that it's just not going to happen.
Now,
Tweedy getting really unlucky with that wasp.
What he was really going for there was something called a freebie. LP3 not opting to go for that freebie.
There you go, difference in strats.
So a freebie can be done if you can hit the wasp with your car, and you get 2 chances to do that in a level.
Yes, so you can get 2 wasps with your car. After that, you can't hit wasps with your car. Unless you go out to the main menu and back in, which you might see people doing.
It's a strange little quirk of the game.
Yeah, it's some... Yeah, just a result of how they program the wasps. It's not a deliberate limit. Both of them trying to get the Lenny push.
Oh dear. That's...
LP3 getting quite unlucky. So we try and push Lenny across the road. We need to talk to him and Barney. If you're unlucky, he'll dive out the way. If you're a bit lucky, you'll push him some of the way before he rolls under your car. And if you're lucky, you'll get the whole way.
You'll see that both runners, yeah, they'll opt to take a traffic car here. So the family sedan is, it's not a great car in terms of toughness and speed, to be honest. So we opt to get this traffic car, which is like a little, I don't know, what would you call it? This car, we opt to get it. It's just a lot better than the family sedan. This is quite a hard mission to do with the family sedan, and it's especially hard to get this strat that Tweedy's going for here. Which
does that pretty
was
well,
quite good.
Very well.
Yeah. Let's see if LP3 can replicate.
Going for the same thing, yep. And not quite. Not quite. So there are backups for this mission. Even if you don't do a strat, it's not a terribly hard mission, but it can cost you a lot of time. So he's going to try and get him on this fence. So there is a weird sort of polygon lining up there. You can get him stuck, you can do a lot of damage. But it didn't work out. So that's an early bit of time loss for LP3, but it's not very unusual to see runners lose time there. What is unusual is to see runners not immediately reset a run after losing time there. But you might not be allowed to do that this time. I can't imagine either of them are going to have trouble with this mission. So not a lot to it. Tweedy, not on a bad time there.
So here is the first. Oh no, Tweedy falling through the grate there. That's.
Oh, LP3 just those platforms
LP3.
Unreliable.
Yeah, it's. I suppose the backup you could do there would be to run along the railing, but
yes, yeah, most runners go along the railing, but the platform looks like you should be able to stand on it a lot more than the time you can actually stand on it, if that makes sense. But yeah, both of them onto the second cutscene of the game already. You can't skip this one. There are cutscenes later on that you can skip, and those are always cutscenes right at the end of a level. This one, it's not too long, but you've got to sit there and watch it.
And it is entertaining. But
it's a good cutscene.
It's a good cutscene, yeah.
So this mission, another type of mission we haven't had yet. Follow the van. And it's not just an auto-scroller. The van has some rubber banding. Because this is easy peasy tutorial level. If you drop back, the van slows down to let you catch up. So runners want to stay as close to the van as they can.
Oh no, that school bus. That can happen. That's
yeah,
that's
not getting caught up for too long.
Yeah,
still upsetting. But
we might see in level 4. In fact, well, we can see in every level the traffic playing a big role in knocking things off course.
Yeah, it's almost. I mean, it's more of a problem traffic getting in the way of cars you have to follow or hit, or cars that are to do with the mission, rather than hitting you.
So
Because you can dodge, but AI can't.
You may see you'll see both runners flicking the camera back and forth. What that does is despawns traffic. If this game doesn't have the feature where if you don't look at something, it doesn't despawn that. This game doesn't have that. So if you flick the camera back and forward, the traffic in front of you just simply despawns because you're not looking at it.
Oh, Tweedy getting both
was nice. That was very nice.
It's unusual to get both of them on that jump. You're much more likely to get one, or sometimes none if the game feels like it. Both safely making it through the Wheel of Fortune.
So this is Bone Storm for Tweedy here. It's a mission it's a very tight mission if you want to get it as fast as possible. In fact, LP3 getting both the wasps as well. Wow.
I take it back. It's easy. Everyone gets that.
So yeah, Bone Storm. It's a kind of a tight mission, but isn't terrible if you mess up a little bit.
You're not going to fail this mission.
Yeah.
But you can lose time on this mission. But yeah, there's again quite a few missions in this game. Just hit car, pick up item, hit car, pick up item. And most of them have some kind of strat to make it quick. Bone Storm we just do quickly. That's the strat. But later on you'll see trying to get the car stuck or get it to drive into you or something else. Tweedy had a pretty good Bone Storm actually. It was, that was very solid. Another thing you can do, you'll see a lot of the missions, the camera sort of pans in to where you are, because this game is dramatic. Sometimes you can pause and unpause and it'll skip the camera pan. Tweedy doing that there. It's not a very exciting skip, but it's a skip. And it's actually a very clean level 1 for Tweedy. It's a low 12 minute, that's very good. And LP3 are going for these coins on this mission. Not a real time difference there, I think.
And that is level 1 for Tweedy. A very respectable time as well.
Finishing ahead of his PB apparently.
Well done.
And you see LP3. We're supposed to go the long way around town, but by resetting your car in a certain place, you just skip, or you clip through that door, sorry. And you save a minute and a half, something like that. It's, yeah. I don't remember a time when anyone did that mission properly. There has always been some way around it.
The old way was, what was it? Ram Carl into the...
Yeah, we would physically push Carl into the power plant before we talk to him. But the clip is pretty sweet.
Tweedy missing the Skinner, and not even opting for go for the DMV skip as well. The backup DMV.
So normally Skinner will get stuck on those train cars when you drive through. I didn't notice
He still
he didn't get stuck. Skinner was very quick to get through. And he's having real trouble getting away from this.
I'm surprised he hasn't gone for the DMV skip yet.
He might not know.
He thought that maybe he doesn't, but...
And that's not helping.
Really catching up here.
Skinner is a speedy little boy when he wants to be.
He is vicious in this mission as well.
Yeah. That's... I hope he gets away before he...
Looks like he's opting to go for the DMV now.
So the way this game treats interiors is... It's another place on the map. Most games do this. So really it's warping you 5 miles across the map, which is more than enough to get away from Skinner. LP3 also going for the DMV. Both of them had very bad luck on Skinner getting through. But LP3 managing that sooner, I think was going for that anyway.
So for this mission, LP3 opts to use a traffic car instead of the honor roller because it's faster, massively faster.
Yeah. Both the sports car and the taxi are faster than your default car. So this mission and some other missions, nice freebie there. You'll see the runners looking around for a better car. It's one of the smaller bits of RNG in the game, but it's there. Sometimes you just don't get the car you want. Sounds like my life.
Nice.
Hey, my first car was a Citroen Berlingo. Don't knock it.
I definitely won't.
People forgave me for driving really slow and carefully because they thought I was a senior citizen. It was amazing. Not a lot to say on this mission. Just illegally buying fireworks.
Is he even buying them? I'm pretty just sort of asking them.
Oh, sorry, illegally taking. Yeah, people
Yeah.
just out of the goodness of their hearts.
I mean, prices of fireworks these days. Certainly wouldn't be wanting to give any people. Anyway.
Yes. Yeah, neither of them are having trouble with this. Tweedy's leading up to, after this part of the mission, he's going to have to escape from Chief Wiggum. And there's a neat little strat here to get away from that.
Ralph just refusing to, there you go. Refusing to stand up there.
All you have to do, drive on this side of the road. Because Chief Wiggum is a policeman, he will drive on the correct hand side of the road and then try and turn around. And not do it quickly enough. That's not the reason. His AI is just bad. LP3 going just slightly the long way round to try and get that freebie. Didn't get it.
I'm sure he'll get the escape as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good.
It's very consistent. You have to crash to not get it.
Now, this mission that Tweedy is just about to finish, it's actually, if you were playing this game casually, this mission is rock hard. The nerd car is massively faster than you are. Okay, maybe not massively, but he's certainly a lot faster than you are. Now, Tweedy trying to find a traffic car. This can be where panic ensues, but no, he got the taxi.
That one is a lot more random. You've only got 2 cars that are going to drive around that corner, so there's a good chance you're not going to get a sports car. Nice freebie there from Tweedy. That one's fairly reliable. You'll see most people go for that. I think the taxi has a slightly better hitbox than the sports car. LP3 not having good luck with this.
I think there was a sports car behind. Yeah, there's a sports car right behind him there, but
yeah,
it'd be a lot.
By the time he committed.
Yeah.
And Tweedy's black van, so he can go the way that Tweedy has gone, or the way the black van has gone. He's gone the faster way, but it does mean you might see him get stuck.
This is a risk on Tweedy's part here. This is
this is how everyone used to do it. I'm watching the minimap. The black van's fine.
Sounds good.
Sometimes he'll turn into a corner and just sit next to a train for 10 or 15 seconds. Tweedy didn't get that, which is nice.
You need to be quite careful here. Okay, good. Sometimes you can sort of soft lock the mission there if you. Mango, I think you've been getting that quite frequently.
Yeah, I get that a lot. If you mash enter to sorry, people don't play on keyboard when they're normal. If you mash the get into your car button, you can end up getting into a traffic car, or taking control of a traffic car, but Bart doesn't get into it. So you drive it around, but you can't interact with anything, and it's Yeah, it doesn't help. Also, if you drive far enough away, everything goes invisible.
Yeah, that's spooky.
Because Bart hasn't gotten in the car, he is still standing there. So if you drive away from Bart, the game just doesn't care about things because Bart's not there. Why would it show you? It's weird, but you hopefully won't see anyone get it in the tournament. It's pretty rare, and most people know to try and avoid it.
So LP3 here is wanting to reset his car. It's just faster to just reset your car, and it'll put you on top of the highway. It's just a lot faster.
Hey there, Mr.
Yeah, I suppose we haven't explained resetting yet. It's designed for if you get your car stuck, if you're stuck in a corner or something, you can reset it, will put you back on the road. But the game calculates what the nearest road is just by, distance to a section of road. It doesn't take into account height or anything. So you see him warp up to the very top of the highway from the bottom, just because it's a few feet to the right.
You'll see Tweedy is taking an interesting little route here. If you take this route instead of the other one, is it faster, would you say? Ignoring that you could get...
I think people take it to try and get the Wasp in the train car, but it probably is faster, I think.
You get a better run on this.
How you line up with this cycle with the moving train cars.
Oh.
And he's had a bit of, I was going to say bad luck. He slid right through the pickup, so that worked. This game tries very hard to not allow any cars to go onto their roof. Because the alternative is do what GTA does and just explode as soon as your car goes upside down. But some cars in this game try very hard to go on their roof.
We'll see in level 4 a very special example of that.
Yeah.
It's yes.
So sometimes you'll just get caught on two wheels and you'll slide crazily across the map as the car tries to sort itself out. But that was a neat escape. Apu struggles if you go behind the Krusty Burger. LP3 doing a nice stoppie as well. Again, car physics are not perfect at this point. It's an old game. If they made it now, it'd be true to life.
Oh, I reckon it would be. Now Tweedy starting Monkey See, Monkey Do. Very how would you describe this mission, Mango?
Quite a finicky mission. Lots of just driving around short turns. You're picking up 30 monkeys, or 25, I don't know. You're picking up quite a lot of monkeys, but all in quite a short area of the map, so... Oh, it's 30.
It is a good area to get coins as well. It's,
there's a lot of wasps.
Tweedy didn't offer a main menu warp, did he?
No, he hasn't at all.
That's interesting. Neither did LP3, but they know what they're doing.
Yeah, you can, at the end of a mission, some runners go out to the main menu, come back in. That lets them get more wasps with their car. Because the game has, as we said in the last level, some limit. But it depends on your setup. You don't always do it. And this is one of the required cars that we actually use. We bought the Plough King in level 1, but it's objectively terrible. Whereas Mr. Plough, pretty good. Speedrunners, the world record is 1 hour and 29. Lots of, I would put an estimate of sort of 150 on these runners, maybe. I can't remember what their PBs are. I think most runners in this tournament should finish within 2 hours. and that is running all story missions. For any percent in this game, you can skip missions. If you fail a mission 6 times or something like that, it will give you an option to skip. But what the game lets you do, you can reset a mission 5 times and then fail it once, and you can still skip it. Tweedy.
This could be close for Tweedy, but I think he's okay. But
It's when it comes back down.
Run over to Dr. Nick and
He's got to jump straight over the police car. There we go. It's
what?
not.
That's not.
Yeah, sometimes.
That's quite unfair.
So Tweedy, Tweedy lost 50 coins there. Didn't lose any time, but has to make up those coins later on.
No problemo.
So this is sellouts.
Big
Quite
mission here.
Big mission, quite a fun mission actually. All about big hits really, head-ons and big hits.
So you're destroying 4 of these cars. And this first car is probably the easiest. That was very clean. That was very good. From the second car, that's when things start to go wrong, potentially.
You ideally want to be destroying the cars in, well, preferably 2 or 3 hits. 2 hits, 3 hits.
That was a bad bit of luck on the traffic there.
Yeah.
Had to swerve to avoid that car. If you can catch up and get this hit.
Might miss this walk. No, he got it.
No, he's got that.
Nice
Just
recovery.
taking a second to finish off. That was still quite nice. That was very well recovered. And now this third car. So you want to destroy that second car there. So you're in position to hit this one. And that's really nice.
That was a good.
The lamppost causing a bit of trouble. But
But the traffic still playing a bit of a.
as long as he gets it before it goes around the other side. There we are. And now he's in perfect position for this 4th car.
And then you should ram him into this wall.
LP3 is going around a different way for the second car. Not many people go for this setup. But it should do the damage all the same.
Really yielding that much damage, to be honest, but if he gets this hit... Oh no.
Oh, the black van.
And
This
he
is,
ran the wrong way. Okay, so that wasn't a bad a set.
No. Took a little bit to finish off that last car. He, yeah. But it was very respectable sellouts for 6 minutes. That's pretty good.
A good sellout, a very good sellout's time is about 6.5 minutes remaining time.
But that's perfection, pretty much.
Yeah. This on Tweedy's side, we're going to see him attempt a cutscene skip here. Also launching Frink into orbit, but...
Early pauses.
Oh, and he missed it. That's a shame.
So, if you pause on the right frame, I think you've got 2 frames.
1 frame for part 1 and then 2 for the rest, which is...
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, ridiculous to be honest. 1 frame for... And then the higher frame rate you run at, that you literally don't have very long at all.
But if you pause at the right time, the mission will have ended, but the cutscene won't have started. So you can skip straight to the next level. You don't have to watch this. It's hard. It is a hard skip. It's just very timing specific. But this could see LP3 catch straight up. Or very nearly catch straight up. Also, yeah, bit of plot. Let's see. There we go. So LP3 getting the skip.
It's a healthy amount of time save right there.
So he's very much back in it. In fact, I think he's ahead when you look at time without loads. It's actually, they're basically neck and neck on time without loads. And they see a difference in the route. LP3 has gone and bought that costume. Tweedy is going to buy it in a couple of missions time. Someone teach me to speak English. There's more or less no difference in in buying it in either place.
We should see a nice, ideally a nice quick turnaround here. Okay, he didn't
No,
opt to
not
do
going for
the cool strats.
You can bounce into that
Yeah.
wall, and sometimes it will spin you around a perfect 180 degrees. Most of the time, it won't.
See
But
if
it looks
LP3
good.
Can...
I think he will. There we go.
LP3 there, sort of.
Oh, not quite.
90 degrees.
Had to 3-point turn to turn around.
Yeah. They are pretty much.
But yeah. Oh,
Oh, this is interesting.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
He should be fine, but
Just going for those few extra coins. Oh, police car's right there.
That's
He's
good.
fine. So both of them having entirely clean first missions. I'm sure this mission... you could see a change in the coin route, actually. I'll be interested to see what they both do. But this mission, in essence, drive around town, talk to Milhouse.
who gets there inhumanly fast? Is there any explanation as to why Milhouse gets there before you?
Can't stop Thrill House.
I apologise.
I don't know. I think it's just... Yeah, that's the joke.
Yeah. Oh, that pedestrian there getting away of LP3.
It's a very, very stupid time lapse. Yeah, not a lot of skillful driving needed. Just try not to get hit on this that alleyway that LP3 has just gone through.
No,
Neither of them have been unlucky on that yet.
We should see another nice reset coming up here. Yep. If you reset
Just
there,
pushes him straight through the boat, and you'll do that almost every time. There is one mission where you're doing a race. Okay, so we are seeing seeing Tweedy get out and get these coins. I don't think LP3 will.
So this is a very healthy amount of coins in that one room.
And
oh no!
I don't. LP3
Really
is getting coins as well. There we go. I lied. So this is gonna allow them to not worry too much about coins for the next bit.
I thought
LP3 a lot lower on. Oh, he's already bought the costume.
Yeah.
That's the difference. I wondered what he'd done.
Tweedy did manage to launch Milhouse into the sky, so the run is not dead yet.
And we'll see how Tweedy's bonfire is. So this is another hit van and collect drops mission, but it's one where we have a nice little strat.
That was very clean. Oh, except from that car can.
That's
that can
tricky
mess
to
things
get
up
through.
sometimes, yeah.
It's not a mission killer, but
However, he is.
it does make it a lot harder. And the problem with hitting him on the side, you've got to hit him quite hard. And Tweedy is just not getting these drops. I'm surprised that they're not dropping.
LP3 does get it.
There we go, he's got it much cleaner. He will fly ahead.
The traffic at the start of this mission can be the determining factor as to whether or not you get the strat or not.
And you can see Tweedy's drops are disappearing. Because it just takes so long to push Cletus's van through this car. He is getting there, but I'd be grumpy. He still needs a couple more, and I had trouble getting into his car. So you'll see people standing on top of their car and then getting in. That skips the animation for running through the. Getting into the door.
That was very close for Tweedy.
Tweedy, yes. In hindsight, Tweedy should have reset and tried again, but he did get unlucky that he didn't get those drops. I would have carried on as well. So yeah. So, yeah, here we go. Tweedy has now bought the costume. They're both together.
Is LP3 not getting the coins?
I don't think he is. I
That's
think I'm
interesting.
strange in getting those coins. Most people, I think, now. So there are a couple of
Oh
wasps.
no, he is getting a few of them. Yeah, he's getting them. Okay.
There we go.
Okay, that was
nice.
yeah. Don't know why he decided to reset, but
That's the way to do that. So, quite a technical mission now. Destroy 3 cars. There are good places to destroy them, and most of the time, once they get past those good places, it takes a lot longer to try and get them. There aren't any really good backups. LP3 getting that big hit, but not finishing him off, but it shouldn't cost him too much. Tweedy also getting a very big hit on that tree.
Tweedy should get Tweedy should get a coin there.
So if LP3 can catch up, really that hasn't cost him much time.
No.
He had to drive that way anyway. He wasn't slowing down.
Now this next hit can be a bit finicky to work out. So ideally this shouldn't need to be too bad.
So you've got a position.
Yeah, that was
That's
nice.
very good.
No.
Oh.
I thought he was
So
going to in the doors.
In a perfect world, he will drive into the wall or the doors of the Aztec Theatre.
See if
and
Tweedy
you can just one hit. Pop.
So Tweedy
There
got
we are.
what we were looking for, but still not terrible.
And that's more or less brought them together
In fact, they
in
are
real time.
Yeah, they
Game
are
time, LP3 still ahead.
Yeah.
Both of them opting for that nice reset warp, puts them behind the car.
Oh, both of them missing that. Maybe they'll probably go. They'll go for the beach now.
Yeah. The
Tweedy not
quick
got-
kill is hard to get.
Yeah. Tweedy hasn't. Yeah, Tweedy hasn't got him in at all. He's quiet.
LP3 got him in at an angle. He will drive back and forwards, and he will destroy himself. Jono got him straight, and he just sits there and waits.
Here's a good mission. I think I'll let Mango explain this mission because he is the master of this mission.
Well, I
You're the
hope you can hear
master.
that car alarm in my background as well. Now we're on the police. Yeah, follow Snake, pick up 3 items. Snake goes fairly fast, but not hard to keep up with. The first 2 items are no trouble. The issue is the 3rd drop can happen before a jump over a bridge or after the jump over the bridge. And it really depends how Snake is feeling that day.
A little bit of psychological.
Personally, I always tell
Yeah.
Snake he's beautiful and sexy on this mission, and it
Let's
usually
see.
works out. But yeah, there we go. LP3 is obviously been whispering sweet nothings off stream.
Tweedy, however, doesn't look. He's going to get.
There we go. So Jono's got the late drop.
Oh no, he fell.
Oh.
No, that's
That's
not
calf, is
too
it?
bad if he drops it there, but if he drops down like that, then that is then quite bad.
The other neat thing about this mission is you can't get hit and run. It's completely disabled. So you can run over as many people as you like, and it's all in the name of police work. The other side of that coin is that you don't get coins for hitting objects, which you would normally. But that's fairly minimal.
However, you do get you still get vending machines, which is useful.
There you saw LP3 didn't change his car before the warp. Jono changing before, and that gives him, yeah, that catches him up a tiny bit. This mission, little bit of good driving needed, but it's mostly drive across town, get fish. That was a really nice
Yeah,
freebie.
That's a very rare one.
That's very rare, yeah. That's going to help him.
You don't really need to get freebies in this level, do you? Not really
No,
many
not
that we
usually.
come across.
This is it's shaping up to be quite a good race. Both of them, I mean, what, 15 seconds real time apart? Less than that, I think. And there's not too much traffic on this level, so they don't have to do too much dodging and worrying. The traffic ramps up a bit later on in the game. It's a lot more difficult to not crash. But the worst you can do is drive past a collectible and have to turn around and get it again. Neither run are doing that so far.
Ideally, LP3 will want to switch his car out here. Yeah, he's going to want to switch to the bus.
Now, is he going school bus or is he going Mr. Plow? No, okay, he's going school bus. Part of me was hoping. We used to use Mr. Plow. Took me a long time to switch. These are very close now. So there is a very quick kill on this limo. Oh, spoilers, they're trying to destroy a limo.
Which is being driven by a police officer, worryingly.
Let's see, Tweedy.
Oh, that's interesting. That's...
He was fairly well lined up, but he was just
However,
slightly getting the wrong angle.
He could.
Oh. Okay, but he's got a good amount of damage. So both of them now are going to try and get him stuck in this this little walkway.
I don't think LP3 even went for the pre-hit, I guess you could call it.
He didn't really commit to it. I think he wanted to, but he saw very early that the approach wasn't quite right, and yeah, that happens. Jono again, the car coming in and lying straight there, but finishing it off quite quickly. That early damage really helped. LP3 now just waiting for the car to kill itself. This is the problem with not getting the early damage.
LP3 opting to get this wasp. That's that's clever.
He didn't really have enough time to justify that.
Yeah.
I thought he did. That's again put them back together.
Now let's see if they'll do the easy strat or the hard strat here. Oh, sorry,
we don't like driving all the way around this boat to get on. We like climbing up it, and both of them going for the
easier.
It's very slightly longer. There are two lampposts you can jump on. This one's a little easier and safer. But that's really put them neck and neck. That's a really good level for us. Although again, I should remind you of those load times. LP3 is ahead.
So this mission, for a few donuts more, it's interesting, this one. It's got a fairly tough strat. And if that strat is missed, there can be some time loss if a backup isn't. The backup for this mission is quite it's quite spontaneous. You sort of make it up as you go. If you there is a dedicated backup, but you sort of make it up as you go, really.
We'll see how Jono does. It's there we go. I don't think he's trying. I think maybe he was. So the blue sort of block of apartments. You want to drive him into there, but it's tough. But Jono with a very comfortable backup, provided he doesn't get shunted out the way by traffic. LP3, see, this is the trouble. He missed that first stop, and this donut truck is very slippery. It's very difficult to pin it down, and he might now be able to keep him here.
They're both using the same strat here, but at different points.
Yeah. So Jono got this much quicker.
He might even be able to get it if the wasps came on a freebie.
I think the wasp is gone.
Yeah.
If you no, he went the other way round. That's why.
Oh.
If you go round by the gas station, there's a wasp that will come down and say hello, and sometimes you can get it after the mission. But both of them instead going around and getting the much more consistent vending machine. So
There's a nice example of the physics for the canyon error. They're just flipped on its side and then flip back up again. It's So this is the mission I was talking about earlier, where the traffic can mess you up. If a sizable vehicle like a garbage truck comes along, Cletus can get pinned against a wall, and it's ridiculously difficult to get him out, and the best bet is just to restart the mission. But that can also happen late in the mission and can be a tremendous amount of time loss.
oh, I'm pronouncing his name wrong, I'm sorry. And LP3 buying that costume again at a different time. This one, again, really not much in it. I'm not sure which way is faster.
I think it's personal preference, really, but...
Yeah, I think so. So Jono slipped a little bit behind, but not significantly. He'll catch up to Cletus just fine. More often than not, this mission goes absolutely fine, but sometimes traffic just doesn't want to work, or Cletus will just drive into something, and it can be a real sticker for a run. You're a little bit at the mercy of where he decides to drop things as well, but he's fairly consistent in this one.
Sometimes you can get caught round by the playground there, but luckily that didn't happen for Tweedy there. However,
Yeah,
Tweedy,
again, this is a good opportunity to pick up a few coins as you drive around.
it is possible to
You
get
can't.
hit.
Nah, I think he's fine. You can't sort of stop and grind for coins, but you've got plenty of time to just nip round a corner.
And now this
There
is
we go,
where
Jono's
Tweedy-
buying these clothes now.
Yeah.
Pay more attention.
Oh, I thought Lp3 was going to miss the jump there, but he got it.
He would probably have just about caught up. He'd have to miss the coins, but
I'll do it.
that's it. Jono's at 46-44 starting that mission. I'm interested to see where they are in game time.
I think LP3 will be ahead.
Only just though.
It's a very close race still.
It is a very close race. You've got 2 cutscene skips left to go. You've got Armored Truck, you've got Curator. I mean, there are a lot of big missions. Jono not going for that box of coins.
I think he'll probably get it in Wolves
Oh yeah,
if the drop's good enough. No, again, I think that's personal preference
yeah.
as to whether you want to sort of divert round that bend. I think it's a little easier in Wolves. Wolves is a mission that again can be a decider. Hopefully we won't have to explain what was going on, but we'll see.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to what time. What time? I got distracted. It's pretty close. That's the main thing.
Yeah, still a close race.
Okay. I'm being told that. Oh no, yeah, that's at the end of the mission. LP3 is leading by 7 seconds. Hot off the press news.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a fiddly jump, to be honest. That's a.
you've got to get a good run up.
And as
He
you
did
go-
get the pickup, so not a big deal.
As you said, the Wheel of Fortune can be it can be quite unkind to you. Just bop you out of the sky and down you come. There can be some freebies to get in this mission, but oh, Clear's playing ball on a LP3 sniper.
This level is definitely the worst for cars. LP3.
Taking a big reverse, hoping just to maybe just clear the jump. It's,
Yeah.
again, quite an interesting jump to get.
Right, his stream froze. I thought he was getting out of his car.
Oh.
I was just like, what's he doing? No, it's fine.
Ooh.
I wonder if Jono will get the coins early on.
Flanders Garden.
To get the coins, but I'm wondering because some people opt just even if they don't need it. No, he's not going to. Some people just opt to get that early, just to. I don't know, maybe just get it confirmed. Oh, nice stoppy from the Canyonera there.
Didn't slow him down too much. It's just style points.
I was going to say style points. A little too keen to start
Yeah.
walks there for.
Talking to Grandpa just before he activates. Everyone knows you can't talk to people unless they're glowing blue. That's why I'm so quiet in real life.
So let's see if this mission is going to be kind to Jono.
This is a notorious mission.
What just happened to LP3?
He was on the tyre and it didn't count as being on top of the car.
Fell through the tyre as well. Another nice stoppy for Tweedy.
LP3 quite far behind Wiggum. I'm sure he'll be fine. Wiggum will get stuck. He always does. There we are.
Although Wiggum did sort of manage to catch up. He's only... Oh, that
Oh!
was very close.
Wow.
That was... Yeah, I was impressed, with Wiggum.
I enjoyed
yeah,
that.
as you can see, Tweedy just got that box by the church.
That's nice. That's a nice time to get out. I hadn't thought
Yeah.
about that. Yes, going back, the reason this cutscene, not this cutscene, I'm reading chat, this mission is notorious. Sometimes the black car can forget to drop the 9th pickup. And what he will then do is drive around this entire circuit one more time to drop the last one. It is pure luck, or not luck.
It's an interesting. Why is it? Do we have any reason as to why it happens, or is it just weird coding?
I don't know. It's to do with the trigger region for where it can drop.
No, we're good.
No, I think it's fine.
We're good.
There we are. So Jono's okay.
Then we have a little escape here. It's completely trivial. It's not anything to worry about. However, he's quite close to hit and run.
keep
You
driving.
need to be careful here. If he gets hit and run here, he still has to get out of the car and talk to Grandpa twice. No, he should be
I
fine.
think he's driving safely.
Yeah.
LP3's
Yeah.
car has got a bit stuck.
That can happen sometimes. We'll just keep bumping into that.
Oh.
Out the way. Yep.
There we go. He does not like this bridge. If he gets stuck underneath this bridge, it's a run killer. It's really hard to get him out from there. I haven't seen it happen in quite a while, but
I think the
does
best way would just
happen.
be to ram him into the sea, wouldn't it?
No, because he resets and immediately turns back into the corner.
Oh, right. Oh, that's.
It's crazy.
So let's see how LP3 does here.
I think, yeah, he'll be fine.
Here comes an incredible cutscene. If you want to watch it, feel free. It's
For the last freaking time.
however,
And then
need to be
the stream
working.
freezes.
that great. However, this game has some incredible freeze frames, so there's no problem there.
Grandpa, what does this have to do with the crop circle?
Not a thing. Where was I? Right. Now, the first time I rode in a water car. Okay. It was so long ago that I'll have to describe it in sepia tone. Well, as I recall, it was sort of a cosmic kind of thing. Shaped kind of like a planet with an old-fashioned radio antenna coming off it.
A planet with an antenna? That sounds awful.
Here comes the best line of the game.
Quickie mark. That's it. It was on a bottle of pop.
Who's
That'll jog Bart's memory.
It's not the best line in the game.
what's the best line in the game?
I need something to board up the windows. I know. Boards.
Fair enough. I would have also put forward observe gravity in action, but you know, in fact, I'm pretty sure Frink has some of the best.
Slow and steady.
So Jono's going for Flanders Garden. I think that's the right thing to do, based on his plans.
Am I missing something here, or did it? Don't worry, I think I'm being a bit dumb. I thought I could have sworn I saw LP3 run into Flanders' garden and then just start the cutscene. I think I was looking at
Yes.
yeah, Jono's, and then look back
Put
and
your glasses back on.
Yeah, I don't wear glasses.
Take your 3D glasses off. Seeing both
How
at
did
once.
you know? Anyway, buying Marge here. Marge's police costume.
I'll do my best.
I love the pause in the music when people do that.
It's suspenseful.
Can he get the... No, he's not even going for the quad kill.
Which
You can destroy both wasps and both boxes in one butt stomp
takes phenomenal
if
skill.
you are a god.
This is good music. I think this game has tremendously good music. It's phenomenally good music.
LP3's out the end of the cutscene. Not very much in it. He is behind now, but still very close.
Controversial.
I think he's going the wrong way.
Where's he? Oh, he's lost. That is not the way to Bart's bedroom.
Yeah, you don't go through your house to get to the bedroom. You go round the back and climb in the window.
Because that's logic. This game has a lot of it. Oh,
LP3 just
went
not
to
understanding how houses work.
Obviously. I always have to climb through my window to get to the bedroom.
They're both pretty close on... Actually, very close on coins as well, I think. So.
Is that other wasp going to come over and be nice for Jono? No, I don't think so. Sometimes another wasp can come over and graces with its presence, but didn't happen that time.
So this is the only level in the game where you need to buy 2 costumes as well. You don't need to buy any cars, but...
Let's see if LP3 can... Oh, he did get the...
That's good.
That could have been the
It doesn't make masses of difference, but
no, but it's nice to watch.
they do lose points on style for not trying. That's the tiebreaker. If they tie down to the 100th of a second,
we'll just see.
We are making a style-based judge's decision.
I haven't seen any LP3 stoppies just yet, so far, if that's the case, Tweedy's won. No, Tweedy,
So-
hopefully. Well, that wasn't clean.
The lamppost didn't help.
He should go for the church sign, ideally, or maybe he was going to go. Oh, he's going to miss the church sign now, I think.
Under-committed to the tree.
Yeah, that was the old strat. Get that tree, and he's not going to go. He can't get church sign. Sorry. Yeah, the old strat was to sort of get him tucked behind a tree, and then just. Did we let him kill himself, or did we kill?
We do in 100%, or we did in 100%.
Yeah.
I don't know if we still do. Yes, so this mission, he needs to destroy 3 cola trucks. There, as always, is a quick kill on each of them. But they are very difficult to get. All 3 of them are pretty tricky.
Now, here is a jump that, Tweedy kind of missed.
He half tried to line himself up, but I don't think he was too worried. You can land on the roof there and pick up a box. Get an extra 30 coins. Jono just getting a bit of early damage on him. LP3. Oh, that was really nice from Jono. That was very nice from Jono. LP3 got a bit more damage early on, but not didn't get a quick kill. And actually getting stuck on the traffic again. You just want him to keep driving so you can kill him on the way. That's cost him quite a bit. And 3rd car for Jono. Can This is probably the easiest of the 3 cars, but
If you mess it up, it can be a bit.
if you don't, oh, and there's some
Whoa.
canyon arrow.
That was nice. Not for Jono, but yeah, this is. So that wasn't. This is good. That's a decent amount of damage. And if you can get him stuck there.
Yeah. So I'd be frustrated at this point, but not upset. You've got a good amount of damage. It won't take too long to finish him off.
There is a tree that you could have pushed him into there, but I think the best for this is just to hit and push him into things.
The problem is this is now quite an open road until we
Yeah.
get to about this point. So he's got to waste quite a lot of time just hitting into the side of him.
That was nice.
That worked out. Good. So that was quite good for not keeping him in the tree, and through no fault of his own. That was just physics. LP3 is having a bit more trouble on this second car. He could get a massive hit now if he follows him, but it's...
Oh, this could be good. Oh no.
Oh!
He reversed a little. He reversed quite
Yeah,
a bit.
the van normally stays there for quite a while, but that was a very good hit.
Got him on that corner, that was nice.
That was serendipitous.
So, quickly for Tweedy here, the escape is literally just try to go into your house and the police can't follow you, because...
You're going down.
Oh.
LP3, a little bit, yeah. He wasn't at full speed when this truck spawned, so he couldn't quite catch up. And he's got no damage at this point. He's going to have a real hard time getting this car. Oh. Oh, LP3 in the chat. That's not good. Yeah, LP3's game has crashed. Well, that puts a downer on the race. This game, it doesn't crash too often, but it does crash. And without saving all the time, there's not a lot you can do about it.
Someone could send... Hold on. If someone could send LP3 a New Game Plus file, he could still continue if he wanted to.
Problem is, he could keep playing, yes. But
Yeah. It's something else.
I will leave it to the Discord to sort that out. But
if we just let him start at the beginning of Apu, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see. That is a shame. Even if he crashed and jumped straight back on the start of that mission, that would be a huge time loss.
I think what happened is his car and the cola truck both respawn in the same place. That's what happened. I think he pushed him to the tire fire and both fell into each other.
Wow. We're going to see Jono carry on anyway.
Yeah.
And we can... There are some very good missions coming up.
Okay, let me quickly Oh, that's annoying.
So this first mission of the level, again, follow and collect. It's surprisingly fast, this truck. You can crash. You can't really crash twice. He'll get away. And it is another mission that you can be two-cycled on. It's very rare, depending on who you ask. Hasn't happened yet this tournament. Fingers crossed it won't happen at all this tournament. This truck can get stuck on the fire truck. It's...
Okay, I don't have permission to send LP3 stuff, so let me quickly...
Oh, he's really having trouble.
I can't send LP3 something.
Beast has just posted it in the Discord.
Okay, cool.
So he's gonna... LP3, I think, is gonna do a ceremonial run finish. Or at the very least, a proper run finish, and we'll see.
I mean, there's a very good chance that he can still catch up. Honestly,
If Jono misses all the cutscene skips and
yeah,
LP3 gets all the cutscene skips, that's a big save immediately.
You're gonna have to be careful just to not skip the cutscene by just pressing the skip button, because this is now going to be a New Game Plus file. He does have the option just to press the button and it'll skip it. So we'll see, but there is still a chance. He'll have to continue we've set the rules as if this happens, then you just continue with your route as normal, the coin route as normal.
Yeah, I wasn't following the rules discussion when that came up. I just want to see 2 people running the game on a stream.
Yeah,
that's fine by me.
That is really that is.
It was a good race as well.
Yeah,
it was a close race. This is a nice short mission. Escape 2 limos. This second one does not like fountains, so you just drive into it and he runs away. And a nice chance to pick up some extra coins as well. That never works for me. I always get stuck on the stairs. I'm slightly incensed.
This is just between me and you, random object.
So another required car here, and we are going to use it. It's a very nice car.
I must admit,
with a very nice horn.
Yes, it is actually a surprisingly good car.
Oh, it looks like he's got the I can't. Oh, that's the bad AI. That's the very bad. Yeah, that's this is the comically bad AI. It's I think we can use our eyes here.
This car will drive around with varying degrees of idiocy. Your job is to predict how idiotic it's going to be and hit him. And he's actually doing a very good job of predicting. Sometimes he will drive around in a circle, sometimes he will look like he's going to drive around in a circle. That was a very clean baby ban. The dream is to get him to drive into a wall, but it's as much luck as skill.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you were one of the first people to get that, weren't you? Like back in.
No, I don't think so.
You got it.
I don't think so.
You got it in a Hundo run once, I think, if I remember my memory.
last time I left this store,
But yeah, that was a very good baby run.
Yeah.
No word of a lie. Another mission that you can crash your game on. So we could still have a race.
Yeah, it's good to look at it. There's a chance. There's always a chance.
So the explanation behind that, this mission, if you get hit and run at a certain point, sometimes the police will spawn out of bounds because it doesn't know what to do with them. And then the game has a mini heart attack and crashes. I claim it's quite rare because I've never had it happen to me. Other runners claim it happens all the time, so I don't know which of those Jono is. There we go, he does get that freebie. This is the point where you want to dodge a hit and run. LP3's game starting back up. I guess he's got to save. So from 2014. The last time he played this game. Probably not far from.
I think that might just be the save that we've got on Sandbox.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
To be updated, to be honest, because it hasn't got what's his name's car in it.
Not sure what LP3 is waiting for. Might just be checking something. Oh, I've got a ping.
yeah, he added everyone, which he's now been told off for doing.
Oh, there we are. There we go. So LP3 is going to pick up from
Fresh air is much more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine. Oh, your misfortune is most entertaining.
from Apu, I think. Sorry, just trying to read the conversation. Jono doing a mission that a lot of people have trouble with casually.
He is gonna have Apu's costume already. Yeah, so he's actually kind of got a few advantages. And he's also gonna have to remember to. He's gonna have to act.
He's gonna pretend to get coins.
So
this is the disadvantage of this backup.
We can make the sound effects if you like, but yeah, he's gonna just collect. He's got 69 coins, so that's not.
That's the main thing.
Yeah, that's the. I'm sure you can buy a lot. So you'll just see him sort of, yeah, he's gonna act as if he's get. This could that might no, that's nothing there.
At least he's gonna get all the freebies he wants.
Mm-hmm.
So the interesting thing of this mission is you get all of the time for the mission at the start. Most missions, if you complete an objective, it says, okay, here's the next thing, you've got 2 minutes. This mission just says, okay, here's the next thing, carry on. So it can catch people off guard the first time you play through. But for a speedrunner, it's not a problem. You follow the route, you're not going to fail.
I appreciate that LP3 is in fact going for just pausing the game. Interestingly, I don't know what he's. I guess. Oh no, he in fact is going to go.
I think he might still be sorting things out.
That's At least he did want to continue.
Yeah.
Some people would just be like, "No, I'm out. Good luck." Congratulations.
So this is a mission where there's a lot of coins you can collect.
I just hope he doesn't.
He's actually quite good on coins.
Has LP3 ever done New Game Plus before?
I'm not sure.
Because I hope he doesn't try and switch to the open world race car, because that could be quite interesting.
I think he knows not to.
He might get confused. He might think, oh, lots of new cars. He should. Again, he still can catch up if he plays very well, and if Jono doesn't get the cutscene skips, he can still win. We're not. We certainly don't rule him out just yet.
I would like him to not win and keep it simple.
I mean,
because then you've got a moral decision.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyone who's not been here, LP3's game crashed. He has obtained a save file, New Game Plus save file, and the rule is he has to carry on, use the cars that we normally would use, follow the coin route we would normally use, and more or less pretend to get coins. It's the only way to make it kind of fair.
It's really unfortunate the game crashed there. I think.
Yeah.
What happened was he pushed one of the destruction vehicles, the cola truck, into the tire fire, which would normally reset your car, but he fell into the tire fire at the same time as the cola truck did, meaning that they both reset at the same time and were in the same place at the same time, meaning the game sort of cried and didn't know what to do, so just crashed.
So Jono onto a big mission for a run. The premise being, you've got to blow up an armoured truck, which is very, very tough. You have to do it in the Little Bandit, which is not very tough. And you don't have a time limit, you can take as long as you like, but if you blow up your car, you've got to restart. And we'll see what he manages.
This is a weird little escape. So
Wiggum has trouble with that that off ramp.
I think he got it very early as well. Now
So
let's see.
here we're.
No, he didn't. Oh, however, he can. This is a. Oh no, he's going bad.
He's gonna.
Backwards. Going really.
So the aim
Yeah.
is to. Oh,
He's going that way.
that's
I think
exciting.
Yeah.
The aim is to get the truck stuck at the monorail. If you can push him into the stairs, he will drive backwards and forwards, and he will destroy himself. It's by far the easiest and perhaps, well, not easiest, but safest way to do this mission. But Jono did well to get him stuck in there. He got a good amount of damage, and now he's just got to finish the mission normally, which I'm sure won't be a problem for him.
However, if LP3 does get the, I'm not too sure how he's going to do this. He's going to go. He's going to pretend to talk to Homer, and then he have to run over to a phone box. Oh, he just see what he's done there.
The muscle memory.
That was. He's going to have to now.
You warp to the last available mission when you've got to save where all the missions are available. There's things to adapt.
I've done that.
It's almost at a disadvantage by having everything available.
He's going to have to have a lot of cars unlocked as well. He also, oh wait, this is a.
Oh god, this save has every car.
This is This isn't a new game. Plus, this is a 100% file. That's not good. Oh, he almost did it again.
He nearly did it again. I really don't blame.
Yeah, it's a tough thing to remember if you're in the middle of an ASM run and have an NG plus save file. It's
Yeah, but I mean,
it's unfortunate.
yeah. We'll see how his baby van is.
It looks like he's got the smart AI as well. However, that could have been very close to.
Jono having a bit of trouble getting away from Wiggum.
Hmm.
I'd looked away. There we go. Normally, by driving through the car wash, he'll get confused, but I think he did manage to follow.
So here comes Curious Curator. This is the mission to get the cutscene skip. If you don't get the cutscene skip on this mission, you have, is it 2.5 minutes just
Something
waiting?
like that, yeah.
It's a lot of, it's a tragic.
Just enough time to order and eat a pizza.
Yeah. Where do you get your pizzas from?
I order my wife to bring me a pizza.
Nice.
Isn't that what everyone does?
No comment.
Yeah. And the mission itself is hard.
Oh, that was.
That's a good line.
That's what you want to be going for.
Yeah.
Now
I tried to do that yesterday, having never attempted it that way, and had the worst curator I have ever had.
Let's see if John gets the cutscene skip. Oh, he got the cutscene skip, but that's not good.
So this cutscene skip, the others you can pause beforehand, and you sort of pause and unpause and pause and unpause to buffer it. This mission, you have just got to mash pause. If you pause on the right frame, do not unpause it.
There is I think it's relatively new. If you tab out of the game in that area where you can't move, you can
then you
tab
can
back
pause
in.
buffer.
But if you want to do that, it's again preference. Unless you still have the same chance of getting it or not getting it. It's just you can pause a lot more often.
Yeah. It is again. All of the cutscene skips are quite hard to get.
However, we do get to watch this impeccable
It is a good cutscene. It's better than the last one.
Yeah. Apparently, Jono Rainbow curated those, so that was a very very good
yeah,
curator.
I'm not surprised. He didn't have to go out of his way to get coins, and had a fantastic curator.
Now, if LP3
getting that vending machine.
Yep.
Is he going to get the other vending machine on this place?
Yes.
He is.
Good
I'm proud of him.
I am. It's a very valiant effort of just keeping to the route.
Yeah.
aliens have been secretly filming an intergalactic reality show in Springfield.
Now we'll have absolute silence for this next bit of cutscene.
I'm going to introduce the evil cola into the water supply. People will go mad.
I like it.
Then we distribute laser guns at the Squidport tourist area.
I like it.
The cola-maddened humans will go berserk,
I like it.
destroying themselves and their town.
Delivering big space ratings for foolish earthlings.
There we are.
That was wonderful. Thank you, chat.
That's a strong cutscene.
That's,
It really hurts when you lose a run, and then you watch that cutscene and everything's better again. This game is
Thank
good
you
for
very
that.
much for the audience participation as well. I'm gonna let's turn that down just a little bit. That's quite loud.
Apu,
There we go.
Automan,
Here's an interesting mission.
Bart Simpson at
Collecting
your
children that are just standing idly by the road, waiting for a man in a bus to come pick them up.
This is probably the way Otto would pick up children.
They all wait in very interesting places. You'll see one in a minute who's literally standing on the edge of a giant ramp, out looking at quite a large drop. So they're placed in quite interesting places.
It's not a ramp, it's their house.
That's a good house.
Didn't you watch that episode in the latest series?
Apparently not. Wait, what? Explain.
No, I'm lying.
I was gonna say I haven't watched the new episode of The Simpsons.
It's a ramp with a ring of fire.
And then I also freebie bought.
Yeah. There is no need to collect that collector card, but
There is a
I mean, yeah, morally there is a need.
Yeah. If you have any self-respect, then you'll get that card.
Jono's been quite careful not to run over too many people, apart from the children. You don't want to get hit and run on this mission. He needs 600 coins.
Time for some road.
It's totally fine to run over the children though. So,
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
He needs 600 coins after this mission to buy a car. You can buy it later, but I'm sure he will want to buy it now.
LP3 is actually having a very good garbage truck, to be honest. He's got a decent time. I don't think it had terrible driving as well. He's got hit and run. But that shouldn't be a problem.
They spawned miles away, he's fine.
So now he's going to want to buy Globex. Does he have enough coins? I think he does,
Yes,
doesn't he?
602. All he needed to do was smash a few trees and he was fine.
Barney, we're...
And he's going to need 500 and that'll be his coins done. Oh,
Yeah.
LP3 getting the speedy strat there for... Oh, he's not opting to take the speedy strat though.
Yeah.
Just,
By parking your car on the fire truck, you can jump on your car and skip one of those jumps. It's a very small optimization, but
Jono not opting to get the Studio A. I mean, sometimes it is quite tight. If you
it's quite tight. He might get the ones at the motel, but I think he's just going to go through and do the mission.
yeah.
He does need to pick up a few extra coins.
This is another mission that's actually quite hard to do casually. The idea is you'd actually get out of your car there and talk to Krusty. Instead, you just sort of ram into the side of him and wake up the driver. But it's yeah, it's an interesting mission because he'll just drive off once you've got out of the car. If you're playing it casually, he'll just drive off, and it's quite hard to catch up again because he's driving quite a fast limousine. Where's LP3 going? He took an interesting route back.
Yeah, he took the wrong shortcut. Oh no, he took
Oh.
yeah, that's
Ah,
a thing.
Clever.
That's a thing that people keep talking about, and I've never seen.
Well, there we go. That's
Now I've seen
new
it.
new for the both of us.
A nice little reset there. And that's going to put him on armored truck in a minute when he gets there.
If he gets this and cutscene skip though, he could be. I don't know where.
He will struggle to pull level, but he
Yeah.
will
mean,
get a
if
lot
we
back.
If we get a waste drop potentially in a later one, in a later mission, and oh, he walked the wrong mission. He's walked the wrong mission. Okay,
There
I
we
did
go.
realise. I panicked that he was
You
gonna
said that a
skip.
bit louder just so he'd hear.
Yes, that's exactly why. I was worried that he just completely skip armored truck
He's,
and no one
he's
would know
sitting
it's
in
shot.
Canada going, hang on, what's Jordan saying?
I hope it wasn't too loud.
No, it's fine.
Oh, he's opting to go the right way, not taking the shortcut. LP3. That's fine.
Yeah. It does add quite a bit on, actually. I think he's just not... I imagine he's not thinking very clearly at the moment. He's a bit distracted. Jono's on a very dull mission.
How dare you?
Frink will take his sweet time driving around town.
This is an excellent example of mission design. The music makes up
He
for it.
tried not to run over that guy. He's a good guy at heart. But it's still manslaughter. LP3 will get away from Wiggum here. And will he get armored truck?
I don't think so, no.
No, he didn't have it. Didn't have the power behind it.
I think
Someone will tell me whether that was too slow or too fast, but it was wrong.
You don't want. I think what he was doing, he was hugging the side of the van. You wanted to sort of wait until he starts to turn and then just turn into him. You get a lot more power behind it, but he can still get a lot of.
Jono got a lot of early damage on this truck, so he will be up.
Yeah.
He will finish this faster, I'm sure. But LP3 can still do well.
Frink just completely T-boned Jono there.
How much time estimated? I reckon about 150. It shouldn't go longer than 2 hours. Jono shouldn't go longer than 2 hours. It depends if we wait for LP3 to finish. There we go. So Jono's picking up an extra coin, or an extra set of coins. He's a little low at this stage. He needs 500 by the end of the first mission of level 7.
This mission can be one. He'll probably. I don't think he'll go for the. There's an easy strat and a hard strat, and the easy strat is also technically a backup strat of the hard strat, if that made any sense. But this mission can be a bit fiddly if the strat I reckon he'll do he misses.
LP3's really not
No, this is
not having good luck on this armored truck.
Oh no, he actually. Oh, he did go for that.
Okay, he didn't get him stuck in there, but he got a box. Which at that stage, and that. Okay, he's. Oh, I can't commentate. I'm just making noises. That was very, very good.
Okay, yeah, that was.
Not going to pretend there wasn't any luck in there. You want to get that van to hit straight at a 90-degree angle to that wall. And he will just sit there and you can ram the back of him and he will drop all his
Jono
boxes.
is looking very low on coins. Worryingly so. In fact,
he might do a round of coin grinding.
I think he's probably going to have to.
We'll see. Or pick up some extra in Homer.
If he does not get this strat, or sorry, if he does get this strat, he's not going to have to go for the max version of coin grinding. He's going to have to settle for a few a few exploded boxes, because this strat. Oh, he's not. He's not going to get this strat. No, that was.
Got a very unlucky speed boost. This game's physics are not perfect.
Perfect example of this. You just say it there. It's tied to your frame rate, isn't it?
Yes. So the higher your frame rate, generally, the more your car is going to slip and slide around when you're going on slopes. And what happened to Jono is he went up that hill. He got a big speed boost and just went flying off the edge.
Wow.
To some extent, he could have done some avoiding of that, but also sometimes it just happens.
LP3 is quite close to hit and run here. Could see a hit and run. Oh no, he's got the strat. Oh, he did get it as hard as I thought he would. Now let's see. It's just still a good curator. As long as he doesn't get into the tunnel. After he gets into the tunnel, it can be quite difficult to He's really not playing ball, this curator. Yeah, I think Jono's opting to go for a little bit of coin grinding. Which is a shame. You want to try and avoid coin grinding as much as you can on an ASM run, but... Okay, now let's see how LP3 is going to sort this cutscene skip out. This is going to be interesting. Because... Yeah, that's the thing. I don't I don't know how he did that. If he actually did it properly, or let's just assume he did it properly.
Krusty. No problem.
And now they are both on level 6, which is
You got it.
I'm not 100% sure why Jono decided to reset there. That wouldn't have. That's just wasted a bit of time for him there, but. So this mission set to kill is the one that everyone had trouble with as a kid. I don't know a single person who either didn't just stop playing the game on this mission or skipped it and opted to just go into mission 7. This is quite a tough mission. Oh, we appear to have lost Mango. Mango. Yeah, Mango just disconnected from the commentary. I'm not too sure why, but that's. It's just me for now. I'm hoping that Mango will come back. Sorry, yeah, set to kill is it's very easy to get hit and run on this mission. It can be quite costly if you. Oh, it will be very costly if you get hit by the police, as it would be with any mission. But this one is particularly difficult to not get hit on because you're sort of winding through the boardwalk, and there's lots of people, and they spawn in terrible places. Oh.
This is too cool for school. Off for march.
Sorry. Okay, I've received news. Mango's internet appears to have collapsed, and he's working as hard as he can to get it back. That wasn't a bad
Awesome, man. That was the best one.
that wasn't a bad set to kill. That was quite good. Meanwhile, LP3 is, I think, yeah, he's on the second mission, getting down with the climb.
Bart Simpson.
Now
at
he's
your
quite
service.
far ahead of the truck, and that's not really what you want to be doing. So, Tweedy over here, you'll be seeing he'll go the wrong way. It doesn't matter which way you go as long as you hit. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's fine. LP3 having a bit of trouble with this mission. But yeah, you can opt. Tweedy opted to go the wrong way. It doesn't matter. I think either way you'll win. It's quite hard to lose in this one unless you crash and somehow miss a checkpoint. Checkpoints are invisible on this one, but they're still there.
Stay on target. Move it.
LP3 is actually cutting this race quite close. I think because the traffic got in the way, and also he was spun out by the limo. So let's see if Jono can get the cutscene skip. This isn't the worst cutscene skip to miss if you miss it. I don't think he's going to get it, to be honest. However, don't quote me on that. Oh no, he did get it. Usually if you pause that many times, it becomes harder to get it because you're used to just unpausing. It requires quite quick reflexes, to be honest. Anyway, level 7. This is the final level. And essentially this level only has 4 missions. It has 4 of the same mission repeated, or at least the same mission structure repeated, just with different vehicles.
I know. Board.
So the idea of this is you're preparing for the zombie apocalypse, and I appear
There we go.
Man goes back. Man goes back.
What did I miss?
Not a lot, to be honest. He's been pretty on board so far. No one's messed anything up. Jono got the cutscene skip.
Nice.
Level 6. LP3 is actually making quite good ground considering what's happened. He's on.
Yeah, no, he's doing it. He's getting there. Still getting his invisible vending machines.
I believe Jono has enough coins. He does not have enough coins. I told him.
He will with the crust of
Yeah. I don't know what's happening with LP3. It appears to be riding Frink. Oh, he's stopped now. That was interesting.
Gotta have a bit of fun, haven't you?
Yes.
Okay, so he needs 10 coins. He'll probably just drive around and hit things.
I'm hoping LP3 opts to kick the Speed Voice team. I don't think he is. That's quite disappointing on LP3's part, but that's fine.
This is a race. This is not for fun.
I apologise.
This is very serious.
Now, according to some people, this could be considered a perfect coin route because he's got exactly enough coins to.
Every coin was planned.
Yeah, exactly, including the one bust that he got earlier.
Yeah,
That
was planned as well.
Yep, 100%.
So Jono does not need any more coins. He can just focus on driving fast. Except not yet.
He has to, yeah. Control
this mission he's on, he has to follow this car. So he's
ideally,
limited.
he'll want to get in front. He's keeping behind, so I'm hoping he'll get out in front at one point. I'll explain why if he does, and if not, I'll just explain. I'll explain. If you get out in front of the car, as I explained earlier, the traffic won't spawn behind the black car. He's not. I hope he just decides to. No, yeah, he just slowed down here. So what he'll want to do is get out in front of the black car, which will prevent the black car from crashing into traffic. Which obviously is what you don't want him to do. Very nice wheelie from Jono. That was again more style points.
He's actually having no trouble with the traffic.
Yeah.
He's
this can be quite a iffy mission, to be honest.
There's a lot of variability in how it goes.
It's pure RNG. Oh, sorry, car RNG, but use the right terminology. LP3 onto Duff Truck, and just misses and he might miss
the backup now. Yeah, I think he will. That will hurt.
He does crash sometimes though. That's tragic.
This car is very difficult to keep hitting. The squid bot is not an easy place to catch up to, especially not when you've got a lamppost on the front of your car.
Acting as like a fifth wheel.
I have a personal vendetta against Duff Truck.
It's just the speed. The speed is boosted so unnaturally in this mission because that
is hoping he can get the other three.
Yeah.
That's a big play.
And
he got two there.
Yeah.
Whoa! How did he get two there?
That was a very gentle tap, but apparently that acted as a hit. He's going to need to get another one. Oh no, he's not.
He's going to have to hurry up.
No,
he's not going to have to hurry up. There we go. That's phenomenal.
That was very. Tweedy
Jono's got hit and run.
Yeah.
He just has to be a bit careful. So we've missed him picking up the waste. Jono is now carrying a barrel of nuclear waste. If he hits something too hard, he will drop that waste. He will have to go back and get another barrel. That includes if the police hit him too hard.
I think... Alright, so... Jono, he uses... I think if I'm correct, I think he uses the triggers to accelerate. In this car, if you use the triggers to accelerate, it doesn't go anywhere near its max speed. So... Obviously, for you, Mango, that won't affect you because you use keyboard and it's instant speed. Triggers have, what would you call it?
It's analog.
Analog control. Also, LP3 starting the wrong mission there. So it's iffy if you get to full speed. You've already got to squeeze the trigger down. If you use
there we go. Jono plays on keyboard. I had no idea that was a thing, by the way.
Oh, Jono plays on keyboard. Oh, okay. But yeah, that I was sort of scratching my head when I used to do that mission. I used to use the triggers on my controller, and I always got hit and run. That shouldn't matter.
Yeah, he won't care. He can lose coins, doesn't matter, he doesn't need any coins. He's not carrying a barrel of waste at the moment, so
LP3 having...
if he gets hit and busted, he loses, you know, the 3 seconds he spends getting hit and busted. That's it.
However, if he doesn't lose them by the time he gets to the power plant, there's a chance that the police will just knock the barrel of waste out of bounds.
Oh, he doesn't have a barrel yet, he's got to climb up.
I forgot what mission we were on, to be honest.
LP3 is having a bit of trouble with Skinner. He's
just responding to the question in chat about the triggers. I think the only car that it applies, I think he can apply to open wheel race car as well, but not as much as the hover car. The hover car has interesting speed. It's either forward or not at all. And then if you have the variable, sorry, what are we calling it, Mango? Analog.
Yeah. Analog control.
Yeah. It doesn't reach its full speed. It's something to bear in mind if you're wondering, why am I not going fast enough? So I think Jono was very lucky to not fall off there.
Yeah. He got just far enough up that he won't slide off.
Yeah.
Most runners use controller. Keyboard and mouse is the exception.
It's reserved to the cool kids only.
Jono's taking that very carefully.
I suppose you could say the reason as to why we use controllers is, I think, a lot more control. I.e. you can turn softly. As opposed to the keyboard, it's either left or right. It's nothing in between.
Right, so Jono now in the very much the home straight of the run.
Yeah.
He's got this mission and 2 others. All of them involve driving the barrel of nuclear waste to the school.
Yep.
The next 2 he will start at the school and drive there and back in one go, but apart from that, it's pretty much all the same. Ooh.
Are we waiting for LP3 to finish once Tweedy?
I don't know what else is on this channel.
Where's the oh, hang on, I think exclamation mark schedule is a thing. I can't spell schedule.
Well, I mean, it'll depend on how he feels as well. He might not want to.
Let's have a look. Anything coming up? And I don't know how much a lot of time we have.
We will need to finish up. Oh no, hang on, that's the wrong channel. I mean, we've got another hour.
We have another hour. Okay. So.
Well, there is another hour until the next run on this channel.
Right.
Tweedy had a very clean autopsy there.
He did, yeah. That was. Yeah, we have another hour, so I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
We'll probably let LP3 finish. Yeah, Vapo made a pretty good point, to be honest. Well, yeah, I guess we'll
We'll see how he feels.
Yeah, we'll ask him.
We'll get Jono in here. So, 2 autopsies to go. If there's anything like his first one, he'll be fine.
Nothing lasts forever. Learn to drive, dumbass.
Now, is LP3 going to coin grind? He is.
Yes, yeah, that's a yes.
I mean, he is a hero. You've got to give that to him.
The boxes are still.
Oh, they're there. I think that surprised him as much as us.
I think. Oh, I was gonna say, why is the only thing they're not the only thing that's not there is vending machines? But no, it's fine. There was one there. Why was that one vending machine missing? That was interesting.
Well, that was vital for the save.
Yeah. Liquid. LP3's game crashed in Cola Wars. Was it Cola Wars? Yeah, Cola Wars.
It took a while for us to for him to get a save and sort it out. He's well, he can still try and get cutscene skip.
Yeah. Liquid. It was on the. What's the mission? What is the mission we have to destroy the Cola trucks? That one.
From outer space.
From outer space. That one. He pushed the Cola truck into the tire fire, and he also fell in at the same time, meaning that he was spawned at the same place and it crashed the game.
Someone else claimed it was due to a hit and run. I can't remember now.
He didn't have.
I agree with you. I think.
Yeah.
There we go. Due to a hit and run.
I don't think he did.
Either way, his game crashed there.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. LP3 opting to go the other way round for this mission and Crota Strike Back.
Right, all he did was not reset on the boat. Oh, hang on.
I meant he went the other way of the race.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Sorry.
He got the cutscene skip as well.
So he's, yeah. Oh, he would, because he can, I think that.
But he got it before the cutscene even began.
Hey.
He might have had hit and run on that mission, I don't know, I wasn't. All I know is that he definitely, crashed the game.
I just lost track of it all now.
Here comes a free card though. Human Cookbook, everyone, Human Cookbook.
It was a very good race, up to that point. It was really quite close.
Yeah, it was. I think this would have been a lot closer.
This would have been a fantastic end to the race.
However, LP3 now is on to opting to get that vending machine as well. Both one's level 7. However, I honestly don't think.
Jono's level 7 has been very good, I think.
Yeah, it's been very good. I think we're looking at a 147 maybe.
Oh.
What's that noise?
I don't know. People know how long these missions take. I have no idea. You start at 0 and you end at, 140 something, 150 something.
This mission takes about 2.5 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
I apologise for my grotesquely loud laugh then as well. It was, yeah. Could get a hit and run here. That could be a problem.
If anything, he wants to get hit and run early.
Yeah.
You often see some runners, if they get close to hit and run, just go for the hit and run.
Oh, LP3. I think
he already has the car, so he's
he's gonna have to run over and get it. Yeah.
Right. Last stretch for Jono. Can he not drop the waist?
Oh, that was. I thought we could hit that Hearst then.
If he got an unlucky speed boost.
Also, I'm not. Yeah. LP3 having to search his way through the whole of the card file. Whatever.
It's difficult to know where Z is in the alphabet.
Yeah.
Some
I mean,
slack.
usually it's right at the end, but the end is also technically the beginning if you think about it that way. Because it just sort of loops. I'd certainly give him credit for just taking the coin route still. He could have very easily just skipped over it. But
yeah,
he kept to it, so good for him. All things considered, he's behind, but considering we have to wait 5 minutes to get him a save file.
He's doing okay.
Yeah, he's doing good.
And Jono taking it a little bit carefully around there, but he's not slowing down very much. He is going for it.
So, I think
you don't want to drop the waist, but you don't want to.
What's his PB? He's on PB pace, is he?
I don't think he's on PB pace.
Oh, he blew the waist up.
Oh no!
That's a time loss.
That's if he's sensible, he'll restart the mission.
Yeah,
you cannot make it.
He's not going to make it happen. That was really.
He's going. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that was not. That wasn't good.
Okay. If he just does that another, 10 times, we'll have a race.
10 times.
That was really.
He should have known to reset. I think that was.
He figured it out quickly.
Yeah. I meant reset as in before he hit the wall.
Oh, I see. He didn't figure that out.
Apparently not.
So, it's something that happens depressingly often, dropping your waist in the school playground.
Wow, LP3 managed to damage the zombie car. Actually, this save file has a really damaged zombie car. It has about a 90% damaged zombie car, if I'm remembering the save file right.
Oh.
No, that's not the right save file. I'm thinking the New Game Plus save file. No, this is a Hundo save file, interestingly. However, he's only 3 missions behind. If he drops the waist again...
we don't want that.
We don't, but... Oh, hit and run.
Okay, another early hit and run. He's not going to stop and take it, but he might sit in the power plant, depending on how close they are. Or he might just go for it. They're not always always hard to avoid.
We had to say diggity, because the Kaiser has stolen our road 20.
Well, this could be
Okay, he kept the waste.
yeah.
He can't have been much within how hard he can be hit.
Oh, it wouldn't really have mattered. It just takes a little bit of time for it to respawn. That's all.
Well, that's true, yeah.
Anyway, I mean, then
So-
again, he could have very easily been hit out of bounds by his own car. I've seen that happen before. You get busted there, you can actually hit it out of bounds with your own car.
Yeah.
It doesn't register that you're in the area to pick it up.
So
innit?
sometimes the barrel of waste that you pick up can go out of bounds,
Yeah.
is where that is. And you have to restart the mission. Or cheat and go out of bounds. Knowing Jono, he'd hack straight into the mainframe.
Make the scene. I'm a lead.
Yeah, I think this is definitely going to be world record for Jono. This is. I don't
You
know,
can
like-
see him taking it just a bit more carefully this
Yeah.
time through. He does not want to drop it second time.
No, this is not world record. If it is, then I don't know how it's going to work. So ideally, he won't smash into the wall this time. Ideally, he won't miss the tractor beam this time. Or maybe he
He's
will,
taking
not-
that. He's taking
There
that
you go.
very safely. But he's got through.
Very well done. to,
Just a tad above one.
yeah,
Okay, that's a loss.
150-12.
All things taken into account, that's all right.
Yeah. So that was actually would have been quite a close race, I think.
Nuclear death, you effeminate wriggling spacewads!
Yeah, very well done for Jono.
Some harmless nuclear waste. So very harmless.
I think we'll pull him into the call. Let's see.
That fortune teller was right. I do end up dying in a spaceship crash.
Dad, I'm really proud of you for rescuing us all from that alien invasion.
Did that really happen? I thought it was a bad dream after eating too many raw hot dogs.
No, homie. You're the town hero.
Sweet. And the ninja babysitters?
So,
Was that real or a hot dog dream?
yikes, that waste. Let's see.
And
That fortune teller was right. I do
Oh, apparently Mango's internet died as well. I can hear myself.
did that really happen? I thought it was a bad
So that was,
At least our show was a
that would
success.
have been very close.
Go to Earth heaven when we died.
At least we don't have to sit through
But
the
unfortunately
stupid
for,
video
so,
Was that real or a hot dog dream?
yikes, that waste. I can hear myself. Let's see. Jono. Oh, apparently Mango's internet died as well. Jono, welcome.
Hello.
I can hear
How
myself.
was?
Welcome. Congratulations on winning that. Just
What actually? I wasn't watching it. What happened?
LP3's game crashed
Oh,
on
man.
From Outer Space, and we didn't have a backup file ready because, well, we didn't think it was going to happen.
Oh,
Um,
jeez.
So
I didn't even realize until just now when I flicked across.
yeah, it would have been a really close race had he not. Well, it wasn't his fault. It was just the game being weird. Mango will be back soon. His internet has died. But how did you feel that went?
Not amazing, but I didn't hate it, to be fair. Obviously the last alien autopsy was. I've
Yeah,
still
that
got
was-
the text on screen. Yeah, that was something.
Yeah, that was. It was.
Um,
That was. Yeah.
But apart from that, I missed 2 cutscene skips, if I recall. I think I only got the last one. So that was a
No,
feels
yeah, you
bad.
missed Apu as well. Yeah. Actually,
Well,
I think.
I shouldn't have missed it.
Yeah.
I got the pause and then I just.
You got
yeah.
the pause and then was like, nah, I don't want it. Cutscene, I don't blame you. I think LP3 actually got every single cutscene skip.
Did
I
he?
remember. I think he did. Even
I would-
despite despite the fact that he's using a New Game Plus game file, he did actually technically get all the cutscenes. He got the pause before the cutscene started. So.
Oh man, I would have been in real trouble then.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel really
you
bad
would have been.
now.
No,
Oh,
it
dude.
would have been a very close race nonetheless.
I caught this start, and it's it kind of. I think I was ahead for Homer 1, and then I had a horrific start to Bart, and I completely forgot that you could just go into the DMV, and I was just fumbling. I think I lost.
You drove back a few times, and we were.
I lost a minute there.
Did.
Yeah. So that's a yikes. But apart from those sorts of incidents, I think the rest was okay. I got some rainbow splits actually over on my stream.
Yeah, your sellouts. No, was it your sellouts? There was a
Cola
particular mission
Wars.
you did that was really good.
Curator was also that was really fast actually.
Yeah, Curator. That was the one that you got a really good time on.
And I also got a rainbow on long black probes. 3 rainbows. That's something. Oh, so how did you think it went?
It was. Honestly, it would have been a really close race had Drew's game not crashed. I think that's going to be a thorn in his side for a really long time. And it wasn't him to blame. I think what we think happened is that since he pushed the cola truck into the tire fire, and he also fell into it at the same time, meaning that both him and the cola truck are occupying the same space at the same time. And the game sort of crashed. It respawns you on that sort of ditch area with the 2 trees on the left and the right.
Wow. And, he actually said before the race, he said, I guarantee something weird's going to happen. Because I think he was telling me the last race he did, he had the snake incident.
The snake incident?
Snake just floated up in the air, and he was never able to interact with him.
Oh, I think that might have happened to Mango once.
He's happened to LP3 has had that before.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll say hello again.
Hello, Mango.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I feel like I don't feel that great because his game crashed and.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have to do like another one at some point.
It was a very close race. I don't know if you had the stream anywhere, but it was.
I didn't until right at the end. That's why I didn't even realize that it had crashed until I finished. Otherwise, I would have probably like waited. But I turned everything off because I saw my chat was going just mental at me being an idiot. So I was like, I'm just gonna close Chrome. But yeah, it was fun. Is LP still racing? He is, isn't he?
He's just going on to the last mission.
Okay. Hopefully he can join if there's time. Have we got time for him to join? Or
we've got time.
We have about 50 minutes. Yeah.
Okay. I want to see how he feels. Oh boy. How did
Oh, that was. He almost blew his car.
Nearly drove straight into the tractor beam. It happens more than you'd want to admit.
I wonder if LP3 realizes how he's going to crash, or if he just sort of thought it was random. Because if that's why we're saying it's going to
I imagine he hasn't thought about it much. Yeah. It's just when it happens to me, I just kind of go, well,
yeah, reset. But unfortunately,
time to boot up something else.
Yeah.
I've never had that particular crash myself. That's interesting. I'm going to watch the VOD for that one.
It is definitely
what the heck happened.
A lot of bad luck, and it's just
he misjudged that jump.
But yeah, big respect for him though, because he carried on with the coin route all the way through, even though his game crashed, and even though he was using 100% safe, he still carried on with the coin route. Bless him.
He's the true MVP here. We'll give him big props when he comes in. I'm just flicking through the chat now that I missed on the speed gaming thing. All I can see is respect. This is Liquid. Respect to LP, a fuckboy, but a respectable fuckboy is what I've seen here, which is 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. But yeah.
Trying to think of
definitely a round of applause when he comes in, because he honestly he didn't have to do it. I think we wouldn't have really minded if he didn't take the route, but he still managed to.
He's not done badly considering.
No,
I was going to say what's he currently on?
He's on 157, including offline time.
I probably should have told him to pause his timer No,
I think for it to be a race, it's got to keep going.
Yeah, true.
But
We had to
yes.
find the file for him. It took about 5 minutes to find him the right file.
Oh, right. I'm trying to think if I have any of the relevant commentary. I think my coin route had to be like coin perfect at most points.
You were running quite low in part 2.
And then was I dead on 500 for
Yeah.
the zombie
Yeah.
car? Oh, fantastic!
It was, I think it was the phone booth. You just saw the phone booth that got you up to straight up to
Yeah.
500.
Well, as my viewers know, if you're gonna get the coin route, get it in style.
You also got a nice amount of LP3s here.
Hey,
Hey man, wait, we got a round of applause for you.
that was rough.
Good job.
So you get-
I've literally just heard about what happened. About the
Yeah, it was bad news bears. that was some shit.
What an experience! I've never seen that before. Personally.
Yeah, and I played pretty well otherwise, so
Yay!
that would have been close.
And we got to say,
yeah, it was close.
respect for keeping to the coin route. Like you were.
Yeah.
Yeah, Snurk was like, I can't believe he's hitting invisible
Yeah.
wasps.
It was brilliant. So we even said that you were going for everything as well. So
Well, I believe that's what the rule was, so I didn't want to be like, oh, he's a cheater. Even though I was like 10 minutes behind.
yeah.
Oh no, that was really good, man.
It's a strong finish. Oh, you both have really good Homer 2s.
Yeah, my Homer 2 wasn't bad. God, I would have won too. I didn't miss the cutscene skip.
Jono didn't have a really good Homer 2. I forgot.
No. Yeah, you would have won because right at the end of I blew it up and that added a few minutes on. Also, I managed.
When they said you blew it up, I freaked out because I thought you were already done. And I was like, "Yo, your boy still has a chance."
Oh, we'll have to do another race, LP3. To finally settle the score.
What happened was the third cola truck I messed up, so I sent him off the dirt jump, and apparently when me and him collided on the sign, my game just couldn't handle it.
You spawned in the same place. Your cars both reset and spawned in the same place, and the game just sort of cried and crashed.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
The universe dissolved because it didn't know what to do.
Yep. Anyway,
it was fun.
Yeah,
It was a good race.
it was a good race.
Cheers, guys. I hope you enjoyed commentating. That must have been just so crazy.
It was fun. It was very fun.
Can't wait for the VOD. Oh, fantastic.
Anyway, I think that is.
I gotta head out, boys.
Yeah.
See you guys.
All right.
See ya.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
See you, LP. All right. Cheers, guys. Thank you for that.
Yeah, well done.
I'll whiz off now. All right. Catch you in a bit.
Bye-bye.
Right. That's that. Thank you everyone for watching. I'm just finding out what the next race is because I can't remember.
It's Legend of Zelda in 40-ish minutes.
Oh no, I meant the next Simpsons race.
Oh, that'll be...
No one likes Zelda.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So that's...
There's another...
There's one more round 1 match.
Yeah,
which is
next week.
Tuesday. Just because of some rescheduling. But the next match is on Monday at 3 PM EDT.
I'm
So
hoping-
come back for that.
When does round 4? Oh, this is going to sound such a silly question. Round 4 starts in 2 weeks' time, right? 3 weeks' time.
I guess so.
So that's when I should be able to return to commentary. Because I'm not in the country, which is why I had to pull out of this tournament. But that's not about me.
8 PM BST. Hey, I'm around then. I might actually watch that.
Hey.
Alright, let's wrap up the stream. Thanks everyone for watching, and have fun.